Bless you.
This building holds just north of 80,000, and they have come out in very good numbers today at FedEx Field in Landover, Maryland. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Dallas Cowboys and the Washington Redskins. Two teams here, each off to 1-0 starts as this one is underway on EA Sports. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25.
And shit. You just want to me, that's why.
But playing up close to a small TV is like, you can notice the stuff.
Yeah. Like, the bigger TV is like, it's almost like you gotta look around more. Yeah. Big ass TV. Yeah. The one at the house is what, a 50? 50 something? 50? I don't know what it is. I got a hat.
At their own 26-yard line.
The former Purdue Boilermaker, Raheem Mostert, calling no gain on the game's first play, and it's second down now. Throwing on second down, Jackson.
Yo, you got it? I sent it to you. I sent you it. Go look at your notifications on the PlayStation.
And you know the discussion going into the game centered on, okay, let's get out.
Oh, then I don't know how to send that shit. Huh?
You're a youngster. Let's not make mistakes early. But now the conversation will shift to, okay.
Yeah, that's weird.
Move on. Long way to go in this one.
down the numbers. There he goes. And he takes it in. Touchdown.
BLCK.
Marlon Mack.
I wrote it on the group chat. Go look at it.
As his guys are able to strike first.
Let me know if it comes up.
Jason Myers now for the extra point. It's good, and the Redskins take a 7-0 lead.
Huh? You seen the picture that I sent on the group chat?
To boot it away. This will be taken in at the 1.
That's weird that it's not showing up.
And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Hold on. Let me see if I could get it on my PlayStation, on my YouTube, and then send the link to the.
See if you get it on your phone and then just share it.
Yeah, I am. I'm gonna share it right now. Yeah, I have it right here.
I bet. Good look.
All right.
Yo, don't be bullying niggas, you heard?
It's already 7-0, bro.
Set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Madden draft. I sent it, bro.
Led to the opening touchdown, so now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Catch made by Slayton. The 30, 20, touchdown, Cowboys. Darius Slayton, his first NFL reception, goes for 6 as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. That's a great response. You give up the first score of the game, but you go right down yourselves and get the equalizer.
I just had a flashback there. I remember playing in a game like that in college where one of my teammates had said in the media that week, the opposite team would be lucky to cross our goal line. They crossed it in the first minute of the game. On our first offensive play, we scored to answer back. Something similar to what we just saw there.
Very similar to what we just saw. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Now, the first play of the drive there is incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw again, Watson. And this is incomplete. He was looking for the rookie A.J. Brown there, but now it's 3rd down.
He kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything to warrant a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They are going for it. Here's Watson. And it is incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position.
I don't know why you would do that. It's almost guaranteed points the other way. I mean, I get it if it's a late-game situation, maybe even 4th and inches. But, boy, that's a huge risk to take. Yeah, now they're set up in prime position going the other way. Up from his linebacker spot, Deion Jones making the play. They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because when they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play. Now Mostert. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first.
He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. No gain on the screen there. It's second down. Have the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. Here's Jackson to throw. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Jackson from the shotgun. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. So they put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points, able to give their defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3, and that's exactly what happened there.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
From the 27, Watson. Eluding the pressure right, and now he's going to use his legs. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. Deshaun Watson, so multi-dimensional, able to scramble for the first. On 1st down, Watson. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Leighton Vander Esch wreaking havoc with a sack. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. The connection here with Nelson Aguilar. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. They'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down. Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. He may try and run for this. And he has the 1st down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45.
Containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier on this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you got to start thinking about your rush lanes. Try not to either get too wide or too narrow. Make sure someone is there waiting for him to take off.
And able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
On 2nd down, here's a run with Mack. Not much there, maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5.
Another time now.
From the gun, here's Watson. Flushed out right. He can run for it, and he will. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this 1st quarter. 10-7 our score after one right here on EA Sports.
This is that. 19.
I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm coming.
24.
55. Right there in the middle. 50.
On first down, it's Watson. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. In for the sack, Myles Garrett. So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Now Watson. It's caught by Aguilar. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. 33 yards that time.
Washington Redskins. First down and goal to go.
Looking to run with Mack. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Marlon Mack with his second touchdown of the game and fifth on the year. And the Redskins are going to retake the lead. Myers connects on the PAT. And the lead is now 14-10. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
From the 27, Jackson. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. That one good for 26 and a first down. In Washington territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 47. This is Mostert. And he picks up about 6 as he gets this down to the 41. The last run got 6. Now second and 4. Now it's Jackson. That's complete to Slayton. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Redskins' 15-yard line. From the red zone now, here's Jackson on first down. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. It's Christian Covington who notches the sack there.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. But he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to bring up a third and about 7 left. Here's Mostert. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on third. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this second week of the regular season. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. Doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Back to throw, Watson. And his throw here's incomplete. He was trying to get it to A.J. Brown that time. And it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
55 is Mike, guys, 55. Squeeze, double. Mike.
A shotgun snap for Watson. Under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes. Myles Garrett able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Mike 55, Mike 55, Mike 55. Check. Mike 55, right there in the middle, 55. Time to go, night.
And that'll set him back 5. Here's Pat O'Donnell now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. It's taken to the 26. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point
kicker.
Exactly. You put it through the post. That's going to help him in contract time. But that offense, you're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him in contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about
that.
Super toe.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
59 Mike, check, 59. Nice, sweetheart. Check 59, Mike is good. 59.
Here's Jackson. Looking deep here for Ebron. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. 2nd interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on, his teammates going to check on it, because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
24.
Now Watson to throw again. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Yeah, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
Here's Watson. That's complete to Marlon Mack. And they finally are able to take him down at the opposite 47. The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10.
Mike 55. You got nothing today. You got nothing. Mike 55. Mike 54.
To the air yet again. Watson nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. here as he's taken down. Bobby Wagner able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
I'm coming back. I'm coming back.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long.
Say, 59.
The final shot before the break, Watson. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Robert Alford. So a very tight first half. We had to break in a one-point game. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. The Redskins in a good spot. They've got the lead. They will get the football as the second half gets underway. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys are tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. Staying on the ground with man. It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a third down and 4 now. And the Cowboys here on third down, bringing in an extra defensive back.
Let's pick it up. It's out of time, guys. Out of time. Let's get off the field. That's it.
Out of the gun, Watson. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it, and his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Grant Haley in on the stop. Again, they'll run it with Mostert. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. They'll throw on first down with Jackson. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ballgame.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
Switch up, switch up. 55, Mark 55. Defense wins championship, baby.
On 2nd and 7, Watson.
Bro, pass the ball.
Down he goes. Gonna need something special here on 3rd and long. After that sack, what does Watson have in his arsenal? Watson. And that is incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part. It got them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction.
Bro, this fucking game is Niggas just blitzes the whole game and I can't pass the ball. That's crazy.
From the 34 now, here's
like, that is crazy, bro. Like, I'm 1-0.
Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. And now we're going to get a timeout called by the Redskin defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. From the 25 on 2nd down, Jackson escaping the pressure right. And the pressure will get to him. He goes down. Now there is a flag on the play, but this looks like holding on the offense. So they will take the second instead of the penalty.
And it takes another down off the series. But the biggest one of all,
I mean,
do you want to tell the guy who just got the sack that it no longer...
Oh, yeah, because I'm in a league where they do this shit at. Yeah, like when niggas... It's a money league, though. So... Nah, it's a money league, bro.
Jackson. And the throw there going to be incomplete. That pass just a little bit off.
Bullshit.
Force it in there.
Game speed, always different, no matter what you do in practice. Can't simulate it, right? So your decision making, everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can throw you off until you adjust.
And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And with that, the lead changes hands here in this 3rd quarter. So that one is his 3rd of the game. Now, if you're wondering, that's only halfway to his career high, as he once had 6 field goals.
Brandon, but 6? Let's hope we don't get that again, please. Can we see a few touchdowns here and there?
That'd be nice. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And last time we saw them go for it in kind of an unusual situation. It's not like it's a 4th quarter do or die. They went for it, didn't get it. We'll see how that affects them this go-around.
Partner, I'm wondering if we're starting to see the effects of analytics coming into play here, where people are studying the number of possessions, how many times you should go for it, what position it leaves your team in. Maybe we're starting to see a little bit of that creeping into the NFL game.
I think we've seen it in other sports, maybe into the NFL now as well. Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete. They were trying to go to Brown once again, and it's 3rd down.
Check 99, check 54. 55, Mike, 55. Hey, eat. You remember me? You remember me? Let's go, baby.
To throw is Watson. From the gun, he'll throw. Completes it to Aguilar. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
Everyone got 4th down.
They're going for it. It's Watson. That one complete to Hill. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. They've been burned twice already on 4th down, but the 3rd time's the charm as they keep the drive moving. Watson now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Buying time to his left. He's going to take off with it. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the 1st down.
And Brake, the tight end's got it. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. Back now at FedEx Field. It's been a good one so far. Just a 2-point game here as we get set for quarter number 4. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Watson now operating from the gun, eluding the pressure right. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack, trying to get away but could not. Tyrann Mathieu, normally known for the pass coverage, this time a sack. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. Watson now to throw.
Bro, get the...
He's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 22. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 11 yards and a Cowboy 1st down. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the...
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Tim Williams, credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. To throw is Jackson. Catch made by Slayton. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on 3rd. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's got the 1st down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch.
54 Mike, 54 Mike. Check, watch 54. 54. I want that. Give me that ball, defense. Give me that ball. Give me that ball.
Jackson on 1st down. Flushed out right. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down.
And we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. A gain of just a yard, but it's a 1st down. How about this offensive line? They're really starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
And before the series began, I know exactly what was said in the defensive huddle. Guys, we got to get no less than a 3 and out. Let's get off the field. Instead, they can't find any traction towards doing that. Right now, they're just getting muscled all over the field and getting pushed down.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Give him 15 there, and the Cowboys have a 1st.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
It was already bad, Mike.
So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. Pretty good results here on the 1st down run as he takes us forward for about 6. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 4 yards on the play. And that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
Check 4. Undercross. Hatchet.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And they're going to get him down well short of the 1st as he can only get this to the 30. The Redskins going to go ahead and use their final timeout as it comes with 1:15 left to go in the 2nd half. So here comes Justin Tucker in a big spot. It'll be a 47-yard attempt from the left hash. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And that will push the lead up to 5. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They're down here in a one-score game. But the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
Bro, pass him though.
He's taken down. Myles Garrett in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. He's back to throw. That's the rookie with the catch, A.J. Brown. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give him 16 yards there, and it's a Redskin first down. And, boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables. Otherwise, they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. And he finds his target. It's sharp. 30 yards there. And, of course, the first down as well.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great. And what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game. Watson. He finds Aguilar over the middle. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. Well, Charles, they were close in the end, but they couldn't get that last play, that last little miracle play done. They were within striking distance, but couldn't find a way to score.
They definitely had hope. They definitely had opportunity. Just unable to cash in at the end. Not an easy play by any stretch,